kick it off. The most flexible people are the most. Everyone say that? What do you say? So the most flexible people are the most successful. Remember the video you watched before, Bruce Lee? A bit like water. Yeah? That's what it's about. So you can flow through any issue, any challenge that comes through your life. Yeah? Like it happened before with immigration. Yeah? You're gonna go, shit, what's going on? Lose composure. Or you just go to your heart center and go, okay. Ask questions, what's going on? So question, how successful do you want to be as a leader? You kind of just want it. Well, mate, you guys tell me.
No, it's everything. You want to lead, like, just because you're leading, it doesn't mean you're pushing to be boss. So a leader knows how to step back, a leader knows how to direct people, a leader knows how to step up and do the job.
Right, there's not just one form of leadership, is there? Yeah? There's different, like I said, you've got to flow through water. If I'm going to come to Matty and know that he's probably more of a, rather than a VAK yet, but he's more spiritual, more, I need to kind of come with him with the vision. It's different, I can't be like, man, you got to do this with it. Like, he's not going to react well, so I don't know how to flow with each person. Yeah, so there's different forms of leadership that I go through. So let's flip over. Two main ways that you can boost your flexibility as a leader: become more flexible in your world, and be more flexible in understanding the world of others. Yeah?
Yeah. Become more flexible in your world. Don't just lead it the way you lead yourself. Meet people where they're at, and help them grow into the leadership that best suits them. Yeah.
And how to be more flexible. So what is that? Be more flexible in understanding the world of others.
Yeah, so you need to know, you need to be able to grasp somebody's ability. Yeah. You need to be able to gauge where someone is at. You need to be able to gauge their ability to be able to direct how you present yourself and how you show up. Because the last thing you want to do is, I don't know what happened back to work, but see at work. If I show up and be a dominant captain over an FO who's slightly down in confidence, he's going to end up in me with a bird all day. And he's going to be no use to him and shit that's down. He's not going to voice his opinion.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to balance that and go, right, he's underperforming, or vice versa too. They're overperforming, you're going to have to step it up and keep the gradient right.
Yeah.
Just to balance things out. So it's about knowing where the person, being able to understand the person around you and balance things out.
So do you have expertise? You might have strengths. Would you expect that person to step up to your strengths?
You'd expect them to at least attempt to step up to your strengths.
Yeah.
Like, you expect, I expect everyone to at least try and step up and give it a crack.
Yeah.
And that's good. If they step up and give it a crack and fail, sweet. That's when you use your leadership skills and you
So when people go back to the board and they don't give them a statement,
yeah.
that's and even, but I even know, and even like Alvi in there, like he would get someone like he's a lot fitter than most people. He would get someone to thrust 80 kilos because I'll drop it on their head. So he'll say, okay, why don't you try this and work your way up. It's like Shane, he can, the way he's trying to show you how to kick, punch, and move. It's the same.
And with that second one, it's not about being manipulative.
No.
Yeah? It's not about that. It's about knowing how to influence. Yeah? So there's never any resistance, it's just about communication. Yeah? So if you can create a good communication line, good rapport, yeah, it should be effortless. Yeah, when you get in that resistance, it means you haven't built that communication line. Makes sense?
You're right, yeah, absolutely. Someone's been a whingy bitch, you've got to know where to meet them and how to bring them out of that state without becoming pushy.
Yeah, 100%. You're going to know how to lead them.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. But that's a psychological thing too. It's not just physical.
I agree 100%. Alright, so the main part with leadership, yeah, is knowing how to influence people's feelings, thoughts, yeah. Just watching out, boys. Keep your eyes up. It's all about knowing that influence. So if I'm going to sit up here and be like, yeah, guys, leadership's it's not really influential. I'm like, boys, this is like the 10% of your life. If you know how to lead and influence someone in the right direction, if I want someone, like Jeff, I need him to be fucking faster, stronger, fitter, and I want to push him in the right direction. I need to make him a clear pathway where it's going to go. If I'm like, oh yeah, you're going to be fast, but I'm not really know how to do it, like just wasting years. Yeah, I've got to set the pathway for the person to go. Yeah, you've got to be able to manipulate every single feeling, thought, and pushing in the right direction. Everything that's happening around here is for a reason. Like you said that, everything that's happening is purpose. Yeah, it's all for a reason. Alright, so let's go through some different ways that we can lead. Yeah, like I said before, it's not just one way, plenty of ways we can lead. So the first one, power of vision. Yeah, which comes under growth and contribution. When you can cast a vision to someone, yeah, why are we here? Yeah? Lead creating vision. I want to empower men to become better versions of what they are. Yeah? We deserve to be kings. Yeah? We call on to his vision. Yeah? So it's a very powerful thing when you can create that vision, a feeling that people want to attach themselves to. It's massive. People don't just come to you because you look good, you know how to lift weights. Some people don't come training just because I know how to fucking bicep curl, you know, something. They love the feeling that I show, you know. When I'm coming out of my train station, I'm feeling pumped, I'm feeling happy, I'm owning everything, I want that. Yeah? So I'm creating that vision for my clients that if you train your ass off, you eat well, and you control your mindset, you can have everything you want, you have total abundance. Yeah, I create that feeling for it. Yeah, through my vision. Yeah? Alright, second one. It's one of my ways I like to lead through vision.
I want you to, obviously, I want you to put it in where you felt in the state of
Alright, power of unreasonable expectations. So I'll be honest, this is probably something I'm not really confident with. That's fine. You know, that's why I'm doing this, that's why Lee's pushed me into this position to actually lead this area. Yeah? But I don't know, what's your feedback on this? I can easily read it from the book, but
Unreasonable expectations of yourself, well, that we can't, but really good.
what about yourself?
Like how are you going to, these are all methods of how you're going to lead yourself.
Well, it comes down to the belief in your stature of yourself. If you're going to expect the world, but you haven't done the groundwork to deliver it, then you can't deliver and lead. What's where I'm going with this?
You're on the right track. Yeah, as we know before, with our thoughts create our belief.
Yep.
Belief create what?
Actions. Yep.
So it all comes back down to the belief, right? If you don't believe you're going to be successful, you're not going to put the action to be successful. And that's one of my most massive simple beliefs I had in my last retreat. I never believed I was destined for success. And I had everything in my life that told me otherwise, and I just didn't believe it. Because my thoughts were telling me, no. You know, your dad worked just a normal 9 to 5 job, your mum works from home, you know, taking care of kids. You're not destined for that. Yeah. So you gotta change that, yeah. Alright, number 3, the power of conviction is huge. Huge. Like I said before, if I come up here with poor posture, and tell you, you know, you should be eating really well because it's gonna help your life. She does. Yeah, but if I, guys, if you feed your body the right nutrition to give you the ultimate energy to fucking conquer any situation in life, would you believe that? Like, you probably won't remember the words I said, but you remember the passion I said, the conviction. Yeah, because I'm just so strong about it, so powerful in my conviction about it. That's all that matters. When you watch Az talk, you don't remember what he said, but you remember he fucking said it with conviction, and he meant every fucking word of it. It was deep within him, yeah? And that's massive. When someone sees you leading with conviction, they're like, oh, I've got to do that, you know? It comes back down to the influence again, yeah? So, from here, some good words. Quality of life is a direct proportion to your ability to deal with uncertainty. Leaders confine certainty with their own internal certainty and absolute conviction that will not only withstand but conquer any situation. So we go back to those human values. Yeah? You've got to change and adapt. Yeah.
Think of like the biggest leaders in the world, the ones who we respect the most. Martin Luther King. When he says, "I have a dream," he says it with such conviction that it just shakes you down to your bones. So think of those kind of leaders and how they convey their message across.
You can see the
Most powerful, influential.
One of my favourites, Eric Thomas. You guys ever watched Eric Thomas? Yeah.
So on YouTube.
You know, I know he's got a ridiculous story behind him, which gave him the story and the conviction to get there, but the way he speaks, you know, there's no doubt, no fucking doubt that what he's saying, he believes in. Yeah. People can read that. People know straight away when you're waking up. I'm sitting here reading this all off the paper. You're not going to really believe it, are you? But the fact that I can sit into my heart center and just say it as a leader, you're going to believe it, yeah?
What gives you that conviction? It's knowing you can overcome. See, I was on the plane coming over here and I was reflecting through some of my photos. I might have just been travelling, but I overcame some crazy shit. I don't even want to go into it. So conviction really comes down to that inner belief that you can overcome any challenge. Really what it comes down to for me. Knowing it's done. Conviction comes from your vision, having that crystal clear vision and knowing you can get there.
How do we get that crystal clear vision? How do we get that conviction? Like I said, you've got to live it first. Yeah? Like Lee said, you're not learning anything new here. Yeah? You're just unlearning all the bullshit, scatter and conditioning over years. And he's giving you one of his most real experiences that's worked for him and saying, here, take my tools and use it any way you want. Yeah? That's why he has the conviction, because he's went through all the bullshit. He's learned how to get out of it. And it's easy, he doesn't have to read this stuff because he knows when he have to live it. He live that situation.
Second on week, it's static, I'll be giving some points and sound with that, but then do it right. But, you know, like every time like we do a webinar or anything and all that, it's all just conviction from the heart.
You can't have the conviction unless you've been through it. You know, it comes down to congruency as well. You know, I'm not going to sit here and talk about, you know, you can be like, no, I've conquered my health. I can see you proudly and say, this is the steps you've got to do to master your health. And you believe it. You'll see it straight away. All right, connection. The power of connections. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah? The ability to connect to someone. Build a rapport, you know, build a connection with an individual. That's huge, you know? Especially in the line of work that we're doing right here. If I can't learn to connect with someone on that level, you're not going to get any progress. You need to know how to find similarities. So we share stories. You know, you can see us sharing stories here. I just go on to talk about our past, you know. Because when I share a story, you can learn from that. You can actually simulate, oh shit, yeah, I remember that happened to my life. You know, when I shared my story before with Pete, you know, that separation. He can just link that to his past and shit, yeah, I know how it felt. Okay? So you've got to have that ability to connect with someone. Okay? Alright. The power of passionate communication, which kind of falls in line with conviction. Yeah? So it's very similar. Can you guys give me some feedback on what you think this might incorporate? You think of passion. People talk with conviction.
You feel it, like, believe it. It's knowing that it's changed you somehow, it's developed you, so you're passionate. Like, you've got that inner fire burning about it, so that when you've got that, it comes out in your words. You're able to portray that. So that's where the passion comes from. You've lived whatever it is, you've breathed it. Use ISA if you want. You know, it's a good example. You know, if you can speak passionately about it, then it's easy to share it with people.
Oh, awesome. So Matt's going to get up and talk passionately.
Oh, I was hoping I was going to, because I was just going to blow him away, but I was.
About anything that you're passionate about.
Passionate.
So a newfound passion for me, I've been kiteboarding for 12, 13 years. I was good at it, competed in comps, and got out of it. New passion since a passing of relative
is something that he's enjoyed for many years, and that's stand-up paddleboarding. I've done that with him. I enjoyed that with him. It's a newfound passion of mine. So I was hoping to Saturday. I formed a group, or there is a group. I've joined that group, and they know of him. So they've taken me under their wing. They've trained me. They've guided me, and that's grown my passion for that sport. Purely because of the friendships that I've formed with them, but more so the connection that I've had with my uncle and what he had as a passion. So we always had that with kiteboarding. He got me into that. Kiteboarding again is a huge passion of mine. I could spend endless hours at the beach. I said to you yesterday, if there's 20 knots down at whatever beach we're at, I would have been out on the water. You guys could have stayed at the bar and I would have been out in the ball. And if I can do what he's done for me, and he passed that passion, or I passed that passion on like he's passed that to me, onto someone else, I'm gonna feel fulfilled because it's come from him, through me, and onto someone else.
How are you going to do it?
Like the guys that have done with me in that group and have led me, taught me, there's going to be new people filtering through, yeah?
Try the triple S. It makes it easy, yeah?
Yeah.
So what was the strategy? What was the story that you have to tell and what statement you have to be?
So the strategy is what we're going to implement.
Yeah, how are you going to make
All right.
effective communication, passion communication between you?
Yeah, so it's through passionate communication. So if someone's got a slight interest in it, then I'm going to show them that they can have the passion that I have for that sport, be it that sport or another sport, but that sport in general, because that's where I want to push them. It's what's given me the most happiness, and it can do for them, it will do for them.
What story were you telling?
The story I just told you about what I'm passionate about and how it's come from my uncle to me,
Yeah.
and how I want to pass it to them. Because there's a strong alignment that I have with him. It's still there, but he's up there. So if I can continue his passion, then I will continue his passion. And they can live that passion through him, through me, and they can pass that on. He's effectively living here with everyone else. So that will bring him peace.
What about the last one, state? Like if you're going to deliver all that, what energy state would you have to be? What emotional state would you have to be to really get that?
I've got to be in a deep emotional state. I've got to show them how passionate I am about the sport and why I'm passionate about that sport. I need to communicate that effectively enough that they can understand where I'm coming from and why I'm coming from that and why I want to bestow that passion onto them.
Passionate communication.
Yeah. So I effectively need to show them how it makes me feel when I'm out on the water.
Alright, you're telling us, I'm them.
Right.
Show them.
So I'm going to invite you to come out with me. Today we're going to go out, we're going to get on the water, I'm going to bring my boards, and I'm effectively going to train you, show you some strategies and how to stroke, how to stand, and
Doing good. Don't tell them, show
so,
me. Go doing this.
so I'm going to show you not only that you're going to get enjoyment out of this, but it's also going to focus on an area of fitness. And so you're going to come out of this, you're going to feel energized, you're going to have a sense of fulfillment after you've finished, yeah? So it's going to take you a little bit to stand on that board, right? It's going to...
I heard that your uncle had something to do with this new connection, your passion about your uncle paddleboard. What was that all about?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
I heard from the guys down there, down there,
So, but, yeah.
That with your uncle, you and your uncle had a connection about, like, he had a passion about this. Can you show me what was this passion that he had about it?
His passion was that when he was out there, it gave him clarity. He was at most inner peace when he was out there. He was always willing to train someone on the beach. If he found someone standing around taking an interest in the sport, they'd be under his wing. He'd go up, make conversation with them, introduce them to the sport, as he did me. If I can do the same, continue that passion, that I will. I think I'll be making him proud. I will be making him proud, yeah. He was the driver for me. He was the encouragement for me. So if I can encourage you up on the board, to get back on when you fall off, to see how much enjoyment in sport, more myself than others. Take that first stroke and you're gliding.
See, Alvi is that person that you're talking about. So you're not going to talk to us at all. You're going to demonstrate exactly what you said about everything then, and it's not going to be one bit of telling. It's that Alvi's on. He's a new person to come there, and you're going to express that passion and connection. Yeah. So it's not. So it's like this is role playing, yeah.
Yeah. So it's in a situation where
complete situation. Yeah. So you just walk up, say, you're not going to say, well, I'm going to show you. You're not going to talk to the person like that. You're going to go, hey, how you going, man? Look, we're going to get on the board, and one thing that I want to really express with you as well, that I had a really powerful connection with my uncle, and I'm going to I'm going to express that with you, and you're going to feel that same way, because I'm very passionate about this. Is this cool with you? Do it any way you want, but you're not. There's not instruction where you're actually doing it.
Yeah.
You do anything that you want, like
Whatever feels right, man. Everything's right.
So you're on the beach now. Alvi's he's at the shoreline.
Yep. So I come in. Hey man, how you doing?
Hey man, what's this board that you're using? What's going on?
Well, so this is a passion of mine. I've noticed that you've been sort of on the beach quite often, taking a bit of an interest in what we're seeing here.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Like you're seeing how good person out there.
Yeah, completely. Like that's where I'm at most in the piece. Yeah, I have a huge amount of clarity there. I can be very clear that haziness or that grey, fuzzy feeling that you might have after you finish work, that shit day, being out in the ocean, that sea water, it takes all away.
Well, where does that come from?
I just think for me it's an emotional state that, or a feeling that I get when I'm in the water splashing in my face, the salt, the sun, the wind, and the freedom that I get from being on the board. So, like this board, it's an object to you and I, but I've got emotional connection to that board and how it makes me feel when I'm on the board.
Okay, you're saying you've been doing it for a while?
Yeah, so about 10, 12, 13 years or something. So introduced by my uncle. It was pretty much like you. I really didn't even know he was doing it until one day he said, come down and take a paddle. Knew he'd windsurf, but didn't know kiteboard. And then it was just an instant desire to have that freedom of being out on the water, the clarity of being out there. It's an empowering feeling to be out there and have all of the day's bullshit gone. It's look, I've got plenty of gear. He's had plenty of gear and stuff like that, so I'm more than willing to come down the beach one day.
Yeah, I don't know if I have the ability to get on there. Like, is something that's going to add value to my life?
Definitely has huge value. Value for me is, like I said, the willingness or the knowingness that it gives me that clarity. That I can have the worst day at work, and I can be out in the water for 2 hours, and come back in, and it's like I'm not even been at work.
Because I've seen some other guys around here, like, what makes you better than other guys around here that do it?
I'm no better than anyone else.
So I should just go like other guys?
They'll do it all the same. The community's there to encourage other people to join.
So I'll just go down, I think Steve down the road does it as well.
Yeah, Steve's good.
Okay, so
Steve's good, but he's not going to have the passion that I've got.
okay, so you say passion, Steve,
I'm going to got more passion than you.
what separates you? Because it looks like he enjoys it a bit too.
I mean, you've been down in the water.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
I'm guessing that you've seen me out more than possibly, because I'm down here every day.
You got to show yourself.
Yeah. It's. I can leave everything behind. It doesn't matter what sort of day I've had. If I'm happy, I've got that huge level of failure from that.
How confident, like get up there. Have you seen
No wakeboarding, stuff like that. Yeah, it's I can confidently say that I can train you to use the bike in 2 days and have you on the water on the second day.
Nice.
You might not be as prepared you will be prepared, you might not be as experienced to go up with this like I would or someone else would, but you'd be able to get up on the water and have that feeling for you.
I was so going to come and play the part of Steve over there.
Almost on
Well done, man. Well done. Good work.
You see where that passion comes from? Yeah, it's having a life experience. Yeah. Absolutely. That's why I'm so passionate about fitness, because it got me out of my bullshit. You know, when I was going through a hard time in my life, it made me realise my self-worth. That I'm fucking always an amazing body that I've worked hard for, which then relates to every other part of my life. Like we say, how we do anything is how we do everything, right? So if you treat your body well, you're going to treat your partner well, you're going to treat your career, like it relates into everything, guys. If we show that passion every time we communicate with someone, remember we're trying to induce a good feeling, good thoughts. We're not passionate about it, we're not going to believe it.
You know what my key is? This is where you learn the strategies, this is where you role play. And you can do it. If you can't fucking commit and do it, yeah, you're not going to do it out there. It's harder out there. Yeah? That's why I say when you say don't tell us, get up and be that identity. You know when you say become the identity of your character you become, fucking be it, do it, yeah. And then look here as many times as you can, you're in a safe environment. And when you go back, when you're not in a safe environment, that's when you be prepared for it.
I need to perfect that conversation.
You did really well, man.
You
just getting yourself up.
You hear yourself
Yeah,
I'll be
As soon as you said so I'll go see them.
Yeah, I always want to Steve to would have been his job on, mate.
Also said Steve's at home.
Alright, so we can relate the next one to what just happened, strategic innovation. So when I asked him what separates him from Steve, that's what I was looking for. Why is he better than anyone else? Yeah. So people like Bill Gates, when he wrote Apple, why was he so successful? Because he was ahead of the game. Really knew what people wanted. Yeah. That's the only way you're going to go lead people. You've got to know what's the next step. What's the next step? Yeah. One thing lead us so much self-development. Like, we're growing, and you need to grow so that we can go to the next level. Yeah. So he's already ahead of the game. He knows what's up next. Yeah. You've got to be always ahead. You know, in my case, I'm growing people's health. When they get to a certain level, we're going to have to take them to the next level. You know, it's like self-titled, get them out of that level. Yeah, so you've got to constantly be ahead of the game. And through strategy, yeah, like we just mentioned before. And you've got to have a strategy, you've got to plan step by step, and you know where you're going.
And it's a reason why. You know, like, that's why I always tell the boys, connect with the reason why. People don't want to know about the how and the what, that comes later. The reason why we'll move things. Like, Apple is so powerful. If you see, what's that guy's name again? So I'm saying, you see how he talks about Apple is so powerful because they talk to the people, they talk really wide. I didn't know how was the fucking, there was the I part, whatever. I didn't know what was the, so it's the how. That's what people want to listen to. Why? Sorry, why?
Not the how.
Alright, sweet. Let's go to the next one, which is a massive one, the power of action. We covered this a bit before. Yeah. Is it just any action is good? If I want to get fit, I just go for maybe a 2K run every day.
Focus and accurate.
Yeah, smart action, yeah.
Smart, focus, consistent.
It's all about smart action. It's got to have a purpose. You've got to have a strategy to get to the end goal. There'll be step by step instructions, strategies to get you that end goal. So, do a spot again.
Yeah.
Give me a smart action for me to learn how to jump in that ball.
Smart action.
What do I have to do for you in the next 2 days to get up standing?
You need to learn how to body drag first.
Yep.
So this is without the board. And then you need to have to sit in the water with the board on your feet, feel the kite in the air, so where the pull is coming from the kite, how to position your feet on the board, and effectively know when the kite is in a position that it's going to have the power to pull you up on that board, and where your feet should be when that's happening.
So effectively, if I decide to rock up and go, look man, I don't need to do this body drag, I'll just go straight to the second step, I should be right. I'd say that you're smart action, would I definitely know?
Smart action. You don't know where. Effectively, you'll either kill yourself, you'll drown, you'll have some type of significant event that's going to deter you from doing this again. Right? So if you can understand where the power in the kite is, how to control the kite when the power's there, it becomes a subconscious action, so then you just focus on the board.
Perfect. So there's steps, you know the exact steps that need to take it. Yeah? This is relevant for any part of your life. Like we've been dreaming with you, Pip. It's good saying you're limitless. Yeah, nothing can stop me. It's good, man, but what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do the second you leave this retreat? What are you going to do? You're going to get home and stuff. Things are cool, man. Yeah, limitless. Yay. Woo. No. What am I going to do? I'm going to fucking step out. I'm going to find the first step that's going to get me running my own business. I'm going to find steps to get into my own home so my beautiful girls can have somewhere to come visit me. Like, you need to know what is going on next. We lead push us every single day. You know, create a call to action, do this, do that, boom, boom, boom. It has to be a strategy to it. Yeah? Cool? Alright, let's go to the next one. Power of truth.
Ooh.
Okay? I can sit here and spread bullshit out all day, you know. Like I say, if you run 10Ks every day, you know, you'll be the fittest man on earth. That's not going to serve you, is it? Yeah? But if I give you a strategy, you'd be okay, if you run 2Ks every single day, yeah, I reckon by 2 months' time you've got to run those 2Ks in 5 minutes faster than you did at the start. Yeah, because I'm giving you a strategy and a plan so that effectively get you there. Yeah? But it's got to be truthful. You can't just make up bullshit. Yeah, you've got to be honest and have integrity in everything you say and do. Okay? Alright. Power of character. So leaders are responsible, consistent, courageous, loyal, fearless. Learn from mistakes. It's important for us. How do you build character? By sitting in your comfort zone? How's that? Remember the values that we spoke about before? When we step out of that comfort zone, yeah, what's that happen? What does it force you to do? Start being more courageous. Start looking for different strategies and steps to get you into a different plan. Yeah? It's pretty big, you know, like if you don't have the character of someone that someone to follow, like we're here because we value needs character. He's someone strong, he has direction, vision, knows what he wants out of life. Yeah? Wouldn't be here if he was like, oh, you know, guys, you know, you should get a good retreat, you know, have a bit of fun, have a few drinks, you know, and everything will be nice and cozy. It's not going to get a result, is it? And he's got that character, he goes, whatever it fucking takes, we're going to fucking do it. Yeah? And that resonates. So when you have that character, yeah, you're going to attract the people that you need in your life. Yeah? So I was saying to just be the person you need to be that character that you need to be, and attract the people you need to attract.
Yeah, character also comes down to congruency. Congruency with our values, when we stick to our values and we don't sway from them. And also character with congruency, when we say we'll do something, we'll do it. Your word, you stick to your word. For me, that's two massive character.
Integrity.
Integrity.
And another one too is not about living in your story, but being able to stand outside your story and own it and use it as a story, as a learning, as a lesson. Learning from your mistakes to move forward. That builds character, reveals character, shows character.
Alright, last one. Power of giving. So no man or woman is happy unless they have found a way to contribute beyond themselves. Remember we were talking about obviously the human needs. What was the highest level of human need that we went through? Contribution, yeah. This is unfortunately something you won't get to unless you've done the groundwork. Yeah, you've done everything right from the start. You've got your family in place, you've got your health intact. Yeah, you're in the right place to actually be able to give. A lot of us try to give too early. I did. Yeah, but now on top of everything, boom, let's fucking give it to the world. Yeah, but it's not in the right place to give. I'm not talking about financially, mentally, physically, in the right place at the right time to give. But once you contribute, that feeling of adding value, like this is the reason I'm right here. This is the reason I'm standing right here presenting to you guys. I want to add value. If I don't think what I'm saying is adding value, I'll just sit down. What's the point? I'm not going to sit here and talk shit. There's no point. I want to contribute, add something to your life. If it means you just have one moment, you go, oh shit, yeah, I can see that it's going to work. And that for me is going to feel my prophecy of fucking adding value to people's health and happiness. You know, like Lisa before, you saw water just crush it, and I'm sitting there like mind blown. I'm sitting there, you know, I was at the retreat water, and this boss and like just fucking lose my mind and just really out of his head, and then get transformed to that to a man just fucking led a group of men into a fucking massive topic, two massive topics. You know, man, like it's massive, man. Because he says it with conviction, yeah.
You're making his shorts move, man.
I think this one. So any of those things I'm unsure with, we want to expand on a little bit. That we cover enough because, like I said, I want to add value and I want you to make sure you got the crystal clear early. And we won't move on until you guys are 100% sure. Like, I know it's a lot to take in and it's
yeah. Strategic.
You like the